But I've got a question for you. When I feel hungry or thirsty, I start thinking about getting something to eat or drink. What do you do when you feel lonely? What do I do? He looked down at the ground again. Mostly I go backward, back into myself. I try to re-find the feelings that I had for my family when I was little at home, but I can't really get back to them anymore, not since I lost Ashley. I know our home was nutty and what my family did was completely unacceptable, but I didn't know that then, or care. I was just a kid. What I search for now when I take walks back inside myself is what it felt like being part of my own big family, whether they were crazy or not. But now I just have a few vague memories. I can't get back to the feelings of family like I could when I was younger. But Seth, you didn't really answer my question, and I really want you to. You said when you feel lonely, you mostly go backward to a time before you were alone. Do you ever think of going forward? Do you ever think about making new friends, new connections? He didn't hesitate. I think about it, sure. But I can't really make friends while I'm in these programs. Kids come and go, and you're not supposed to talk about your background and personal stuff with other kids in the program. People who work here come and go. They burn out quickly and leave the job. And then in comes some complete stranger who doesn't know you and doesn't care. Maybe I'll be able to make friends or find a girl when I leave here at the end of the year, but I don't think that's so obvious. Why do you say that? Because when I turn 18 in a few months and leave this program, what the hell am I going to do? I'm a registered sex offender. You're a lawyer. You know what that means. I'll have to report to the police wherever I live. You tell me, how do I get a job? From what I hear, employers check the registry. That's what it's there for. How do I rent an apartment? Landlords check the registry. That's what it's there for. Now you tell me, how do I make friends? Do I lie about my background? Do I just leave out where I've been for 6 years? And what will I tell a girl? Do girls date registered sex offenders? I don't think so. Or do I just not mention it, hoping they won't ask or learn? If I did keep it secret and they learned about it, they'd leave in a heartbeat, wouldn't you? But if I don't keep it secret, how do I explain what happened? Am I supposed to try to convince a girl that it was okay under the circumstances for me to have sex with my own sister? You tell me. What am I supposed to do? There was such desperation in his voice, I wasn't at all sure how to respond or what to say next. Seth was patient as I gathered my thoughts, but my mind was chaotic and not at all on topic. In a flash, what came to mind was the stark difference between my own 18th birthday and Seth's upcoming confrontation with adulthood. Mine was filled with excitement and anticipation. My dad took me on a little vacation to celebrate my high school graduation, and the University of California, Berkeley, had by some miracle admitted me for September. I had had family. Seth had none. I had had education coming my way. Seth had none. I had had every reason to be elated and optimistic. Seth had none. I had had a whole range of connections to support my transition to adulthood. Seth had none. What to say? The only option was to answer honestly. I don't have any magical answers for you, Seth. I really don't. When I was your age, I had family and college and a future all mapped out for me. I know you don't have any of that. But you're a great guy. If I met you and were your age, I'd definitely want to make friends with you. Yeah, but you say that because you know I'm not a sex offender, because you understand what really went on between my sister and me. But no one else will understand that, ever. Once again, I was frozen, trying to find something useful to say. Well, what about that idea of reconnecting with Ashley when you're both adults? She'd understand. My shrinks have told me that she's probably gone forever to me, because even if I could locate her, her shrinks and parents would probably advise her not to see me. And she may not want to. I bet you she tells people she's an only child. I wouldn't blame her. He paused, and looked down at the ground. It may be better for her if I don't ever show up again.